Hello Chocks and Chockets, everyone in between, Chocolate Birds here for another video review. This time we have the Munchies cookie dough. Don't think these are limited edition. They've done a chocolate fudge brownie one as well, and yeah, it doesn't say limited edition on them, so I don't know if they're just branching out, but I've stumbled upon these by accident really. I think I was looking for something else. Basically, they only seem to be available in Tesco, I think, or they were in Tesco, maybe in other places, but I didn't see them in Asda. I think the chocolate fudge brownie ones are available only in Pound Stretch or B&M or something. I think B&M it was. So I have to go all over the place for all these different chocolates. So I was searching Tesco, looking for them, and I missed them actually. I went around the aisles and stuff, and I missed them. I went back again. I thought I'll check out all the other random seasonal aisles and things. Got loads of other stuff. Spent about £2,000 on chocolate, and then just thought I'll just give it another check. And went back and then they were just straight as day, just right in front of me. I just missed them completely. And I tend to do that quite a lot actually with chocolate. I don't know, going down the aisles and you just miss little ones. There's one there and you miss it, and then you go and then if you came back you find it again. And you just got to be very careful, you know. Easy to miss some of these. Well, for me anyway. I'm getting old. But yeah, so cookie dough. Now, I was very excited for the fudge brownie ones. Very excited, you know. Munchies are, for some reason, I don't know. Munchies are a funny one. Basically, when you taste them, I wouldn't say they don't blow your socks off. They're not perfect, but for some reason, they just really work for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't explain it, you know. But it's just a combination of the crunchy bit and the caramel. Basically, it's like a little square. You can see there's that kind of square there. But the original's got caramel inside and a biscuit centre. Now, these ones don't have any caramel. They just have cookie dough with a biscuit centre. Now, basically, the chocolate fudge brownie one I was really excited about. I thought, you know, you can't go wrong. It sounds perfect. But then when I thought about it and when I tasted it, it's basically a fudge centre that's flavoured with chocolate. And by fudge, I mean as in like Cadbury's fudge, Star Fudge. So one of these sort of, basically the sort of ones in Cadbury's Heroes and Roses that get left towards the end, the boring ones, the little cheap fudge chocolates that you can get for about 20p now probably. You know, that kind of thing. And then that's, to me, so basically I was very disappointed. And you'll see my review, I'll probably put a link up or something, probably ruin it now, but there you go. So you think anyway, but yeah, so this one is the same, but rather than a sort of fudge sort of in the centre, it's got cookie dough, so there's no caramel. So they've removed the caramel, replaced it with this cookie dough. So I'm a massive, massive, massive fan of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. But the cookie dough is usually like a chewy, not got crunchy, but chewy bit. So you would expect it to be the centre really. So I would expect this, and I think I said this in the fudge brownie review, I'd expect the centre to have been replaced with the cookie dough and the outside still to be caramel. And so they've done it. I reckon already that they've done it wrong. You know, I reckon that what's the problem will be is that they've basically should have replaced the biscuit centre with the cookie dough, and that's what they should have done with the other one as well. And I think they've done it wrong here as well. So I would have been even more excited had I not reviewed the fudge brownie ones. And now I've seen this, and I'm apprehensive now. I'm not convinced this will be very good. And I say I love cookie dough, so we'll see. So what does it say on the back? Milk chocolates with soft cookie dough flavour filling, 30%, and a crisp biscuit centre, 5%. Milk chocolate contains milk solids, 14%, minimum. Vegetable fats and stuff like that. Is it sort of vegetarians? It's got palm oil in it though, I'll tell you that. I can't see nothing obvious saying it's suitable for vegetarians that I can see. Sometimes it has it in small print, sometimes it makes a big deal of it. I can't easily see it without reading it in minute detail, and so I assume it's not going to be. Okay, yeah, so per 6 sweets, 142 calories, 7.9 grams of fat, 4.1 of which are saturates. 6 sweets is 1 serving. So there we go. It's 100 gram bag, so for the whole bag, it says per 100 grams, so I think we can let them go the 1 gram. 537 calories, 30.1 grams of fat, 15.6 of which are saturates. So that's for the whole bag. So there's quite a lot of air in this bag, so I can't bend it over very easily, but you can see, you know, you can obviously tell it goes up. This is basically where my fingers are here. This is where they go up to, so it's less than half full, which is a bit disappointing. But there you go, looks quite nice. Cookie dough, yeah, I think it's interesting that they've done different flavours. I just think they've just got it the wrong way around, you know. They should have replaced the biscuit, not the caramel. Yeah, and I can't believe they've done that either. I cannot believe it. Or even just have the biscuit as well, you know, and just add a bit of cookie dough in it. I just don't understand it, but you never know. I've not tasted them yet. They might have got it right. So you can see it's a regular Munchies bag, pretty much other than this cookie dough bit here, and obviously the image, and this bit here. I'm not sure what this normally looks like, presumably it just doesn't have the cookie dough looking background. Okay, well, let's give them open. Right, okay, let's give them an open. Right, yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, yeah, it's got a few shenanigans on the back. Love to share with others with a movie, as a treat. So it's that, and it's got the sharing bag reseal thing as well. But I always keep saying I've never really used those. Or just eat them too quick. We've got a nice pull tab here to open them. So, I say pull tab, whatever it is. Notch. So there we go. And as you can see, yeah, it smells very nice actually, but you can see they're clearly less than half full. The dual pallet at the bottom, maybe, you know, devil's advocate would say that maybe if they're all smoothed out in the line, there'd be a nice flat pack or something, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, it smells very nice, it smells very cookie doughy, I guess you'd say. What does it smell? Yeah, creamy. Like almost like a custard cream scent or something. Okay, let's have a look. Right, so how many do we have? Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. 23. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 23. And what did it say? Per 6 sweets. So we've almost roughly got 4 portions of those. 6, 12, 18, 20. It's 23, so 1 missing. But yeah, so it's a quarter of a bag pretty much. So a quarter of these is 142 calories, 7.9 grams of fats, 4.1 of which is saturated. So a quarter of the bag. There we are. Let's have a look at one inside. Well, let's give them a measure first. So they're all uniform shape. You can see this is what they look like. So it's kind of this sort of weird, I don't know what shape that is really. It's like a cube, but obviously not quite. You know, the sides aren't straight. There you go, yeah. So it doesn't look too great, but there you go. Sort of swirly pattern on top. But they've always looked like that. There we are. So at the bottom, the width, just about 2 centimetres, but at the top, 1.5. So it's very exact that. And then the bottom and the height is about 1.1. There we go. Let's give it an open. Give it a cut rather. So you can see, well I've purposely looked for these because I remember from the fudge one, you can see here, the biscuit piece is basically quite small. It's literally that in the corner there. So you can see it's offset, it's not in the centre. So if I cut this in half, you'd have no biscuit in the middle, you know. And I'll do that just to show you. Of course the biscuit bit might be slightly bigger. In reality, that might just be the sort of bottom of it, but I've not cut this quite down the centre, but you can see, yeah, look, there's no biscuit there. So I'd say it's not quite centred, but I did that just purely so I wouldn't catch the edge of the biscuit if there was one. So, you know, yeah. So there you go. So you can clearly see that the biscuit is down there. So if I sort of quarter this again. So there we go. So basically I've halved it again, and you can see there's nothing there. And this is where the biscuit is. So the biscuit is just in this little corner here on this side. So the biscuit's quite small in these. So normally it'd probably be in the centre roughly. What to see? I think in this one you can kind of see it there. It's just in the top left as you look at it there. See, is it focusing in? I can't tell. Yeah. So obviously because the background's white, it's harder to see. So there we go. Yeah, so it's quite a small biscuit. And there we are. Right, yeah. So it looks a bit. I don't know. It's very looks very marzipan-y, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know, but I don't have cookie doughs. I mean, usually when I see cookie dough, it's usually like a sort of light brown colour, not this sort of white marzipan colour. So, not sure what to make of it. Right, okay. Well, as I say, yeah, the biscuit's quite small in these, and that's an even better example. Actually, look at that. There you go. Yeah, you can clearly see the biscuit's just in that corner there. So that's a bit rubbish, really. They're not quite centred very well, and it's quite common. That really, but you know, to be honest with you, it's never been a problem in the past. It's probably always been like that, but now I'm reviewing them. You know, you can see this, and it's a bit disappointing. Just lost that one. Had that in the corner. There it is. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So there you are. So it's quite a small bit of biscuit. Is the long and short of it. Right. Let's give it a taste. Okay, everyone. Right. Let's give it a taste. So I'm gonna have a full one. Yeah, rather than one of the ones I cut. So let's give it a go. It's quite strong. I don't know if it's a cookie dough flavour, but it's meant to be the cookie dough flavour. It's quite strong, it's quite prominent as you'd expect because there's so much of it in there. Biscuit's quite subtle because there's only a small bit of biscuit in there, but I think that's always the way, really. I guess it does have a cookie dough flavour. I think I was right in my prediction. They've just got it the wrong way around. They needed caramel in here, and they needed to replace the biscuit with the cookie dough. I guess the biscuit's so small, as we've seen, that's probably why they've not done it, because it would be, I don't know, the emphasis wouldn't be on the cookie dough, really. They still have much to do, I think, but I think that's probably what they should have done. I think that's what they should have done. I just think it's too... I don't think the flavour's that nice. It's too much of it, really, for the rest of it, and it's not that great a cookie dough flavour. It's okay. I just think the caramel is what makes Munchies work, really, and also the sort of crunchy biscuit. But I would say, if you replace the biscuit with this special edition, cookie dough, then you've kind of still got a Munchie, really. And it's just the actual sort of the little treat in the middle, the bit that's sort of like the last bit you taste, as you eat it, is the sort of the special flavour, and I think that's how it should work, really. I just think they've just got it completely wrong. It's too much cookie dough. It's not, and I think if you had less of it in that little biscuit part, it wouldn't really be, the flavour being a bit not quite right wouldn't be as prominent, really. I say probably, I say not quite right. Probably is okay, but I don't know. For me, Ben and Jerry's cookie dough is what I'm basing this on, and this doesn't taste as nice as the cookie dough in that. No, I just don't think it really tastes like Munchies either as a result of removing the caramel, and so I think it would still maintain that Munchies integrity if they'd only changed the biscuit, because I still think it would. I think then it would work. You could see that the bit they'd replaced is the bit that makes sense, for the new sort of filling. I don't know if they thought that the biscuit was the most important part, and it is important for the Munchie, maybe because it's munchy, crunchy. It rhymes a bit while it's meant to be crunchy. But I don't know, I just think they've got it wrong around, and I think, again, I just don't think this works that well. I'm a massive cookie dough fan, but yeah, this doesn't really do it for me. I'm a massive Munchies fan, and again, this doesn't do it for me. So, but it's okay, it's different, it's original. But yeah, I just prefer normal Munchies to this, and yeah, it's a real shame, really. I just think whoever's designed this flavour has just got it wrong. They've just fundamentally got it wrong. They've replaced. I think if they'd done it the right way around and removed the biscuit and replaced it with cookie dough piece, and then the other one, the fudge brownie bit, replaced the biscuit with a fudge brownie piece. It just would have been. Well, I think I'm sure it's brownie. Yes, yeah. It just would have been better. They just would have done it right, and it would have worked. But unfortunately, someone's took the wrong decision here. They've just done it wrong, and it's a real shame, because these are really good, interesting flavours. You would a real difference, something a bit different. Different to anything else, really. And unfortunately, they've messed it up. So I don't think many people would buy these after one bag. They'll probably think, I'm not too keen on it, and they'll probably never do it again. And it's just unfortunate that they've just done it wrong. They just replaced the wrong part of the Munchie. And I think it would have. And I think the caramel adds a bit more of an exotic taste as well. A bit more of an excitement. It's. If you have a Ben and Jerry's ice cream, ice cream you've got caramel, you've got all the fudge pieces, you've got all the chocolate pieces. The caramel though is what sort of really, it's an exciting part of the ice cream, isn't it? Because everyone's had chocolate chip ice cream before, or ice cream bits in, but when you've got like caramel in and different textures and stuff, it makes it exciting. And I think with this one, that's what they've missed out on. They've removed that caramel part, which would bind it together and make it a bit more of an exciting product. And they've just got it wrong, they've just got it wrong, so it's okay. I can't quite recall what I gave unfortunately, I gave the fudge brownie one. I think it's probably a 3 out of 5, and I think I prefer this one just slightly, just because I think the cookie dough flavour is a bit nicer, and the fudge one I think is just such a mundane flavour, really mundane. I'm not a fan of Cadbury's fudge, and the fudge is in quite Roses and Heroes, they're just really boring ones, because it's just Cadbury's cheap chocolate, that they sell for 15p, just for some reason thrown in with these selections, and the fudge brownie one reminded me too much of that. But this one's a bit different. Doesn't really have any equivalent out there, really. So I think a 3 out of 5. I think, but I think it's. I could. There's a chance I might lower it to 2.5 out of 5. Don't know. We'll see what happens when I come to edit it. But yeah, very disappointing. Yeah, unfortunately, they've just got it wrong. If they'd done it right, I think it would have been a lot better a product if they replaced the biscuit with a cookie dough rather than the caramel. I think it would have a more exciting and interesting product there. And the emphasis might not have been as much on the cookie dough flavour, but I think it still would have been there and worked. And I think having the emphasis on this cookie dough flavour and the fudge brown chocolate brownie flavour and the other one, chocolate fudge flavour and the other one, it's just the wrong. Even though you can kind of understand it based on the packet being cookie dough flavour in this case, I just think the real emphasis should be on the munchie part, and I think you've just taken away the munchie from the products here. Which is a shame. So there we go. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Find me to subscribe to my videos, find us as well. Let me know what you think of this product if you've had it. Hopefully, maybe I got it wrong, who knows. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.